what you're looking at there are Cordyline australis, or New Zealand cabbage palms. And that's the indicator plant I use to determine whether or not we have had a bad winter here on Salt Spring Island. So most people thought this past winter was the winter from hell because it was extended, but the minimum temperatures only got down to around -4 degrees Celsius. So in a bad winter, when the temperatures fall below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, or -6.4, -6.5 degrees Celsius, down to around 18 degrees, which those are hardy to, that's when those freeze to the ground. So in December 2008, we had big cordylines in our garden. Some were over 14 feet tall. They actually froze to the ground. I had these ones, they were in pots and kept outside under the overhang. And in 2008, this one froze down to a stump. And this one partially froze down too. You can see there's the existing stump. You see it's hollow there? And then it resprouted out of here. So this part stayed, but it froze down to here. And then it regrew again. So the last bad winter we had, which I consider was a bad winter, was December, late December 2008, when we dropped down to near 18 degrees Fahrenheit. And it lasted a week, the freeze. And we had a lot of snow. And the only big cordylines I know that made it on our island are in the best microclimates. There are some big ones here and they weren't phased by that cold. But here at this location and many other locations, cordylines froze. So this past winter, none of our cordylines froze. And that's what they're looking like today. I even had them flower in our garden before. They're beautiful flowers. So that's a good indicator plant right there to determine whether or not you have had a mild winter or a bad winter. And when those freeze to the ground, and they are perennial too, by the way, they will come up from the roots again. If those freeze to the ground, then you know you've been down to around 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Or -7.7 degrees Celsius, I believe that's what it is, -7.7 degrees Celsius. So anyway, try those. They're a dime a dozen to buy here. And very common on our island, Cordyline australis. And the tree of choice in Tofino. None of them froze in 2008 in Tofino. They're trees all over the west coast. It's more like, you know, full-blown zone 9. We've been zone 9 here since 2008. And then 2008 brought us down to zone 8B. And then before that, we were zone 9 again. So there you go, folks. Remember that. Use your indicator plants to determine whether you've had a bad winter or not. And I'm not talking about using heat with them either. That's survival of the fittest, no protection. All right, thanks for watching.